All right, so now we're going to talk about the Crestron display that controls the sound for the sound system in the auxiliary gym. Doesn't really get used that much as it probably should, but just to kind of go over it and how it gets used, we'll cover that right now. So right now the screen's black. When you come into the closet storage off of the auxiliary gym, you just press the screen and it turns on. See if I can get the lighting correct here. On this display, you'll see that it has the half gym at the top, 3mm audio jack. That's your auxiliary port. And then it has controls on the bottom. It says 3mm level. That's your auxiliary jack master level, your wired mic level, your wireless mic level, and over on the far right is the master volume for all of them. So keep in mind when you adjust the master, it controls everything across the board. If you want to control them individually, you just have to go into each one. In order to do that, you just hold down and you let it go and it goes back down. I'm sorry. When you hit the arrow, it drops down the level. You cannot control it by clicking and dragging. So let me do that one more time. To raise it, lower it, raise it. In the middle is a speakerphone with an X across it. That speakerphone with an X across it is a mute button. If you hit that mute button, it doesn't tell you if it's muted or not. So you have to check that and double check that. Sometimes if it's not working, that might be the issue. Be careful when you first turn it on. It may be pretty loud. All the controls for the auxiliary port are out in the aux gym. We'll walk out there when we're done. But this is for the aux port and this is for the RCA port. So if you click on RCA, same controls, RCA level, wired mic level, wireless mic level, and master. Same layout, just a different port. So that'd be another reason why it's not working. If the 3mm headphone jack, the auxiliary port, isn't working, go and check the 3mm headphone jack to see if it's working, or if it's muted, or the level's not turned up. Go ahead and double check that. The microphone and the master controls are all upstairs in Fitness Studio 2. So if you have any questions, you can go up there. If you can start troubleshooting. If it's not coming from here, you get everything dialed in here. You can go up to the FS2 closet, and that's the head unit. They are connected each other. So now we'll walk out front here to the aux gym. Take a right, and you go over to the wall by the water fountains, and you'll see on the wall, right next to the plug, you got the ports. So audio in 1, that's going to be your 3mm headphone jack, and then your RCA jack is going to be right next to it. If you wanted to do a wired microphone, that's what this port is, but this is your microphone in, your headphone jack, and then your RCA cables. There should be an auxiliary cable in the storage closet to hook up a phone or an iPad, iPod, whatever you use for your music. But other than that, all the controls are controlled volume and master volume overall. So additionally, there's more information on Trello, but if you are trying to troubleshoot, make sure your levels are turned up and you're on the right source from the gym closet. Hopefully that helps.